And we're hot.
Back in the studio.
You are in the studio.
In the studio.
Hot dog.
Feels pretty good just to be home.
Does it?
Oh, yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
you had a little free time last weekend.
Yeah.
Did you? Did you have free time?
Yeah, I got to come home and basically stay one night, and me and you roll right back out. So.
I mean, you could have stayed home.
Yeah.
I mean, nobody made you go to Nashville.
Yeah. That was a plan. And Jason, he'd done forgot I was leaving. I told him, I said, hey, I got to roll out of here Monday. What? I said, yeah, I'm going to NWTF. Is that this week? I said, yeah, got to go. He said, all right, well, we'll figure something out, which I'd already had everything took care of.
It happens.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, you'd been over there like 20 days, right?
21, I
21?
Mm-hmm.
Without a day off, 16 hours.
Yep. It was time for a break.
Yeah.
Which typically I don't get it, but this worked out.
It worked out. And it's over now, so.
Yeah.
Unless we have some bad, I mean, we could still get snow. I mean, it's February.
Oh, yeah.
So, I mean, we could have another, it's going to be 78 tomorrow.
It's shorts weather right now.
I see you're in shorts. I started to put on a pair of shorts, but I thought I'd be a little conservative.
My neighbor was mowing his yard with no shirt on when I left. Yes, sir. He was on his tractor mowing his yard.
You may be from Alabama if you're out mowing your yard.
He's about
February shirtless.
He's about 70. He's trying to get his tan on before it gets too dang.
I don't know at 70 I'd be out there without a shirt. Although, I'll tell you this story real quick before we get into the meat of this. I walked up one morning. It may have been one afternoon. I can't remember. It was last year. It was such a frightening experience. I guess I've lost the time. It was either morning or afternoon. And I walked up to the back door at my uncle's house. He's 87. His wife's in her late 70s. Anyway, I walk up, and all I see is him in his recliner. And her, I thought she was topless. I could see her back. I went, oh, crap. I am walking in on something going on here. The blue pill has come out. I don't know what's happening. I eased back off the porch, and I called. And he answered. I said, are y'all at home? He said, yeah, we're at home. Come on in. I walked back over there. Well, she was in a little, I don't know what you call it, a little top that's got the elastic around it. So it come around, it come under her arms.
Yeah.
And he was sitting there shirtless. And she was fixing something, I don't know, tiny shoe, doing something. I don't know what was going on, but apparently what I thought was happening wasn't happening. But I thought I had done come in on I don't know.
A pivotal moment.
Oh, 2 elephant seals mating. I don't know. I wasn't sure. But you know what? If he hadn't been, good for him.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it wouldn't be the first time you've seen an embalmable white snowman.
Well, that's true.
It happens.
Well, I thought it was happening. Whew, it scared me to death. But like I said, more power to him at 87 if he even gets the opportunity.
Right.
I'm 60, don't get that opportunity often.
I'll be pushing up daisies.
You never know. You never know. All right. So this is going to be our NWTF 2026 Convention and Sports Show breakdown. We're just going to talk about what we saw, did, thought about the show, different items we got, we looked at, we wanted, people we met, saw, everything. Anyway, I guess, I'm really glad we went Wednesday instead of going on Tuesday. I really think I'd have been bored. Really, I was kind of ready to come home Sunday.
I'm really glad that we left at 4:30 in the morning and we stayed in traffic for 2.5 hours.
Well,
if we'd left at 8, we'd have been here at the same time.
Same amount of time.
Oh, because everybody that come up right after us like, oh yeah, traffic was fine. We're like, God, we been stuck for 2 hours. I know we separated when we left, but I almost died on the way home.
I tried to catch up with you. I don't know how we got so far apart. I had to stop at Buc-ee's.
It may have been when I hydroplaned and we spun 3 times and went on down the interstate.
What? Did you really?
Yeah, we about messed
Wait a minute.
up.
Where was y'all at? Briley? Was it where it was flooded?
Well, it was when I come off and I got up on the ramp to hit the other part of the interstate right there.
Yeah.
I was running about 70.
Yeah, but there wasn't no water there when I got there. It wasn't bad at all. Wasn't no traffic. There wasn't no nothing.
Wasn't no traffic for me because everybody's hitting the brakes.
You didn't tell me that.
I had to wear those same underwear to the house. There was no talking on the phone.
Well, I mean, I had David Smart had texted me.
Yeah.
And said, there's water on Briley. It's flooded. And that water was gone by the time I got there.
There was
trucks over there. I think they just cleaned out a drain hole or something.
It was actually on when I went to get on to 40 is where I.
So when you left Briley to get on to 40,
I hit some serious, which it was pouring. I mean, I couldn't even see the road.
Well, it wasn't raining. It was raining, but it wasn't raining super hard. It was just nasty. It was one of them days I didn't want to drive to. I mean, I would have rather not been driving.
It was great when you got out there and seen that. It just started slowing down some. It was like, oh.
But I had no issues whatsoever. Traffic-wise going home, I didn't slide. I didn't do anything. And I ran 80, 85 all the way to the state line.
I did
pretty much.
Once I got on 65, I hammered down because I had to come back and start packing.
Once I got on 65, I didn't even have to get in the HOV lane much. I jump over past the car every now and then, but it wasn't too bad.
Yeah.
So the ride back was all right, other than the weather. Good weather for the show, though.
Perfect.
I mean, couldn't beat it. Lots of people. I'm interested to hear the numbers of, show attendance, because I believe there's as many there Friday as there was there Saturday.
If you were working a booth that had product, you would know that there was a ton of people there Friday.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I mean, they were like at Talladega 4 wide going into the turn one.
First 2 to 3 hours was crazy Friday.
And it really didn't slow down till about 4:30, 5 o'clock. Started thinning out. That's when I thought it was going to get crazy because people would be getting off work. But like William told me, he said, you got to think about it. Most of these people come for the show, and that was a 3-day pass. You bought your van and you kept it for 3 days. So he said a lot of people are out of town. They're just coming. They're here. They're in the hotel. And I noticed too, when we go eat, you'd see a lot of people just kind of relaxing, taking their time, because they could go in and out as they pleased.
Right.
So it was, I had a great time. I mean, I think we worked pretty hard. I mean,
I think we worked more this year than we did last year. I think
so. I know I sold a lot more calls.
Yeah. And I didn't I say that because once I got home and started looking at everybody's Facebook post, I'm going, man, I was going to go there. I was going to go here. And we just stayed busy.
Well, I was sitting there thinking, I actually listened to last week's podcast on the way home from work, be familiar with what we talked about we were going to do. And then I could go, false. Yeah. We were going to do this. No, we didn't do it. But we did things that I didn't have on the list.
Right.
So didn't get to see Shane Simpson. Didn't get to see Dale.
I got to see him in a restaurant. Never got to talk to him.
You should have went over there. Oh, Shane. You could have been like Nick Wilson and Dave Owen.
We were supposed to meet up with Dale. We never seen Dale.
Dale never come around. I mean, listen. You want to see us? Come see us.
And you were actually talking to Bryce when I was talking to James Harris.
Yeah.
So you never met
And
James.
I never even got to talk to James. I was going to, but, Bryce, he kind of takes over the conversation.
Yeah.
He's
cool.
That man is 110 miles an hour from the word go.
He was sweating.
When he wakes up, he's moving. Yeah. I'd hate to see him brushing his teeth. I mean, can you imagine?
I mean, he was sweating, selling shotgun shells.
And he had people doing the work. He'd just point and say, grab them out of the drawer there. Because I did. I had to buy. Well, I was going to buy some 410 from him anyway, and I bought a box of 5, 2 3/4, because I want to try and shoot my dad's old shotgun, especially if I get an opportunity. If I get them patterned pretty good down at my uncle's where I feel like I'll get a good close shot,
Yeah.
I'm going to tote it. I just, you never know. I hate, and you know what's going to happen. You're going to have it. He's going to hang up out there about 35, 40 yards. I think he'd kill one at 40 yards.
We'll know soon.
Well, yeah, you'll get a text from me.
I'm saying we'll go pattern our guns. So we'll check it out.
I don't have that many. I ain't got but 5 shells.
Right.
I'm going to shoot it at, I guess, 25 and see how good it does.
I think that you'll be able to tell a lot by the pattern at 25 to know if you're.
Or maybe shoot it at 30. I don't know. Yeah, we'll decide that day.
Yeah.
And I got my barrel. I'm going to get it. I'm carrying it tomorrow. I'll drop it to be dipped, so I'll get it back pretty quick.
Tell me that needs to be a rush.
Yeah. Well, he's usually 2 weeks.
Yeah.
But I'm going to tell him, dip the down barrel. I got a trip coming up March 1st.
Yeah. He'll do it. He'll do it.
He's reasonable and he does good work. It's just man, he's way off down to Inverness. Golly.
Man, we got to, just talking about all these people, though, a lot of people we didn't have on the list. I mean, that we got to meet. We got to meet Jared and Jason from Apex.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Shout out to Apex.
Yeah.
That is one of the things I wanted to mention. On the last podcast, I said I had a bone to pick with them, and I just wore them out about those boxes. And I'm still not sure if he hadn't been around, I'd have got them boxes. But I got not just one box. They had 2 different boxes this year. A fall foliage and a full foliage. I don't know why they don't just call it spring foliage. This full foliage, fall foliage, I get confused. But anyway, so after kind of roping in one guy that I think he might have had to go to the bathroom. He was moving up the aisle pretty quick. I grabbed him, let him know sternly that I had an issue. And he said he wasn't the man that could fix it, but that man, and he pointed down there to Jared, right? That's I got him in my phone. So we go down there, and sure enough, I tell him, the issue that I'd already bought, basically 6 boxes of shells, and how I did it and why I did it. And I kind of thought it was deceitful how I didn't maybe say that, but in my mind, I was thinking, you kind of played me. I panic bought, not thinking that they're going to have plenty of stuff at the show. So anyway, he looked at me and said, well, what would you give for a box? And I said, I don't care. And I literally didn't. I'd have given him $100 a piece for them, I guess, if that's what he had said. I might have only bought one. And he walked down to the shell counter, with the guy with the sales counter, and they're talking. He pointed at me and come back down there, and the guy, I think he kind of joked. It was $50 a piece. I said, I don't care. And I'm not going to say what I paid, but it was way less than that. It wasn't even half of that. They were about half of that for 2. So.
And I made a purchase and didn't even know I was going to purchase something.
Yeah. And then when you get home, what'd you find out? On your shells.
I ain't talking about my shells.
Oh, what are you talking about?
My Apex.
Oh, yeah, that's right. That was after I got my boxes, though, right?
Yeah. I've got number 2 of 10.
2 of 10. The Apex custom NWTF knife.
Yeah.
I'm going to get over there and scratch on it, scratch it up.
I done sharpened it. No.
I wouldn't think it needed sharpening. You going to skin a deer with it? You going to breast out a turkey?
Maybe one of these days.
I'd breast one turkey out with it.
Or at least take pictures like I used it. Use my old knife.
Use your Bubba knife.
My Bubba knife.
And then lay that down beside the carcass. Yeah, boy, this thing works good.
When the blade's still all black.
Like no blood, nothing.
Yeah.
My thing was sharp, I thought. It ain't sharp?
Nah.
Really? Why would they put an edge on it?
I mean, I'm saying people could use it if they want to. I mean, it's a collector's So, but the guy that got you set up, he's got number 1 at 10.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, of course.
Yeah.
And not only did you get your knife and you bought you some shells, I think you went back and got your shells.
Yeah, that's when I got to meet Jason, the other owner.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So not only that, we're going to cut a podcast with him, maybe both of them, I don't know, and get to tour the plant. So we're gonna make that happen.
Yeah.
Probably after turkey season, I would think. I don't see how we'd have time to do any of that kind of stuff. They're going to be balls to the wall.
So it sounds like it's probably about June.
Found out some good information on the TSS shot. Things are happening and changing. I don't know if that's something we should have privy to talk about, but I just won't talk about it. If it comes out, it comes out. And if it does, I'll say, I told you so. I just couldn't tell you so.
And it kind of sounds like that with both manufacturers that we use.
Yeah, exactly. So anyway, it's happening. I don't know if that'll bring the prices down any. I think once the price goes up, you know, I mean, they may drop a little bit. I don't know. I know I got an email Monday before we left that I was getting a price increase on my equipment from Carrier. I'm going, hey, all right.
Perfect.
We just had a 30% increase last year. Luckily, it's only going maybe 6%. Okay, whatever. So anyway, was that the first thing we did?
That was Wednesday before the show even opened when we done all that.
Yeah, because they were filming a commercial spot or something on those knives.
For the knives.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So anyway, that was Wednesday. And then we trucked on down to the Hunt 49 booth, but they weren't even set up. So we had to I made the trip back over there. You didn't go over there. And then Rebecca and Laura went back and got you a shirt.
Yeah.
I done bought one. So we met I think that's husband and wife. I don't think I'm talking out of turn. The owners of Hunt 49 out. If you're a traveling turkey hunter, I'd say even if you're not a traveling turkey hunter and you just want a quick glance at dates and times of the states you're hunting that you might not know, haven't got on your DNR site yet, then you just click on it and there it is. So super cool people. I think he said they live right there around Fayetteville, somewhere in Tennessee.
Yeah.
So he's excited to come on. I mean, I told him, I said, I don't know why this isn't kind of a subscription service. And then I said, but if you do that, I want you to remember I told you that,
right.
And I want to
we need a discount
we're going to be a damn pro staff.
We need a discount code.
So I said, I'm shocked. I'm really shocked somebody hadn't just bought it and added a module to, I don't know, say, I'll just say Onyx, and you just click on that. Because Onyx, they're pitiful as far as turkey hunting goes. They got the deer hunting units and they got all this other crap, but these states like Michigan, it has deer units and then they have turkey units. And there's nothing on Onyx about the turkey. Anyway, all right. So Wednesday we get there. We get to the hotel. I go in just to check, but they had our room ready early.
Yeah.
So we got unloaded and we went over to the show. And like we thought, it was pretty much done. The setup was pretty finished since they got there Monday. David had already got over there and was putting out the rest of the product Wednesday morning before we got there because we went and saw. Didn't we talk to? No. We talked to William on the phone, and he was headed over there, I think. We said, we'll see you over there, whatever. Anyway, so
we went over and got our passes at Williams.
That's where we did see him, yeah. And he was headed on over. So anyway, yeah, we followed him to the parking lot and made that 1.5 mile trek across the great black asphalt parking lot to get in and down that little.
That's the red carpet.
I felt like a illegal immigrant slipping in to the United States, sneaking between them two fences. That's just what I felt like. I don't care. I'm an ICE supporter. I'm just telling you, I know what them folks feel like. And if there had been a creek to cross, I'd have really felt like it. But it was just wet and mucky.
Well, it was a creek when the first day was there.
Yeah, it was. You're right. So anyway, we're there. We go in. We do our thing. I go to Apex because that was like number one on my list. Kind of look around to where my next thing the next morning was I was going to go to the NWTF area where they sell their merch. And what is it? Remington, Winchester? Who was that? Somebody's shells are selling. Federal? Something like that. Anyway, that's where Laura Bates, Laura Kelly Bates, Tom Kelly's daughter, she was selling the bootleg edition book. And I think I left. You didn't go with me, no?
I went to Apex. Yeah. I had to get my ammo that morning.
So I walk around and, man, there's a line about 2 miles long, and it's all workers, the NWTF, Moss, anybody that's there working, they're in there right before it opens. They're buying early. Anyway, so nobody's at her. So me and her talked for a long time, and I told her I wanted the bootleg book. And then I saw the Old Tom and Laura book. It's a book on their hunting stories. I can't wait to read it. Anyway, I opened, well, while we're talking about it, I said, do I pay you? You would think you'd have a kiosk there. And she said, well, there's supposed to be somebody walking around with a mobile to help me. I never saw nobody walking around with a mobile. NWTF. You need somebody walking around.
That's how I paid for our shirts. The line was huge when I got it.
The guy walked around?
Yeah, he came over and said, are you paying with a card? And I said, I can. And he said, you can pay right here. And I was like, thank you, because there was two lines and it was wrapped.
I was all the way around. When I told her, I said, she pulled out the books. I had her sign my 10th Legion book because she said, why would you want me to sign it? I said, are you kidding? I mean, I said, I know there's no way I can get your dad to sign this book. And you're in almost every one of these books. There's something about her. So she signed it. And she said, you'll have to go get in line to pay. But she wasn't sure what to do. Like, give you the books. Because, I mean, she don't know me.
Right.
I could have took the books and walked on back. She'd never seen me again. So she said, I'll hold the books. And I said, well, if you're going to hold the books, hold my 10th Legion book. She said, what? I said, I trust you. And I got in that line, and it was probably 20 minutes.
I walked by. You was in line.
And they had like 1, 2, 3, 4 registers up there.
Mm-hmm.
But where I got aggravated was, it was kind of like the old, I don't know, line at the amusement park and your buddy comes up.
Yeah.
And that's what was happening. There was people shopping and somebody in line. Well, okay. All right. You're in line to pay and okay, just run over there and get this. But then all of a sudden, hey, Bob, hey, Sue. And they just chit chat. And I know what's going on. You just carry on a little conversation. You just blend on in that line. So, of course, I held my tongue. No need to get in a fight. I knew I'd get there eventually.
It's day one and early.
So I go up and pay. And I done made up my mind. Now I'm buying 2 of them books. You didn't tell me to buy you one, but I figured you wanted one anyway.
Oh, yeah.
So I bought 2 of those books and the old Tom and Laura book. And I said, did I get a receipt? No. I said, well, how am I proving to her I paid for it? I think that lit something in her mind, because he come around with me. He said, I'll walk over there with you. I'm thinking, well, there's going to be 500 people doing the same thing.
Right.
And he walked around and he said, he's paid. And she pulled my books out and we talked for a long time. She was talking about her dad after her mom passed away. He moved to Maryland where she lives. I thought it was New York, but it's Maryland. And he's still feisty and all that kind. I thought it was pretty cool. She was very personable. And if you hadn't listened to that podcast on Fistful of Dirt with her, that was, matter of fact, while me and her was talking, there was a guy in line. He said, I want you to know I cried going to work, listening to you talk about your dad. And that one story, there's one story in the book where she was holding on to his back pocket or doing something. Anyway, she got to crying. Cuz got to crying. Of course, Lauren was crying. I didn't cry, but I probably could have. I was too close to parking at work to go in with watery red eyes. I sucked it up. I was a man. Man, I'm a real man. Don't cry. So I waited till I got home and shower. Yeah, that's when I cried.
Then you could blame it on the shampoo.
Yeah.
Shampoo got
I got soap in my eyes. Oh, anyway. So, yeah, super nice lady. I hope everybody that wanted one of those books, I think when I got done, Christopher King was over there he was in line to pay for his. I mean, me and him had already,
We talked to him Wednesday. He was
going to get it.
Yeah.
And, that probably would have been a better thing, especially NWTF. Maybe not all the vendors, but NWTF, let those vendors that's going to be working have that Wednesday afternoon, run your registers, go ahead and make sales.
Yeah.
But they weren't. But, I mean, and maybe that's a policy. I don't know. But anyway, it would have saved a lot of time Thursday morning because it didn't take long Thursday for the crowds. It opened at 9. It was pretty packed Thursday.
Yeah. I mean, me and you, we went over to Blocker a little while after that, and they was busy. Yeah. I stood in line for a few minutes to get those pants. So.
Well, I ordered me a whole suit yesterday. And then, of course, I checked. Why would I, I meant to tell you, and I know nobody cares about this, but we are Mossy Oak Pro Staff. I emailed the guy at Mossy Oak.
I still need to do that.
And I said, hey, I'm not getting my discount at the store. And just sent the email, if you're not the guy, tell me who I need to talk to. It probably went 30 minutes. Hey, Anthony, I'm so sorry. He said, I checked and we never put you in. He said, if you'll look now, you'll go up there and click on the I think in the right-hand corner, there's like a silhouette of somebody at the store. You click on it, it'll automatically show your discount. And he said, you don't have to do anything. It just automatically reflects in the pricing.
Good. I need to email him again. I've emailed him already. I never got a response.
His name, let me get my email. Because that was, let's see. That would have been that. Yeah. Joe Bush.
Yeah.
Because he said, sorry you're having a problem with your pro staff discount. After taking a quick look at Camp House and Mossy Oak store accounts, I noticed that we hadn't applied your pro staff tag to your store account. I fixed it.
Okay.
So
I'll email
click
him
the
tomorrow.
person icon in the upper right-hand corner of the menu bar, and you'll see the discount automatically reflected in prices on product pages. And I thought, well, I just spent $70 for her,
I just bought a whole outfit from them.
Mm-hmm. From
Mossy Oak.
What'd you buy? Online just now?
No, this has been a few weeks ago.
Man,
but
no, you're not getting to go over there.
No.
We'll talk about that in a minute.
I didn't get no say-so, so I'm assuming you done some talking.
I didn't tell nobody nothing.
I didn't get no option.
I didn't say a word. Other than I told them I thought they were stupid for doing what they're doing. They should just both be over there.
Yeah. Well, I made it known that if there ain't nothing happening within the first couple of hours, it's a 2-hour drive and I'm out.
There won't be nothing happening. What time you got to be there?
I think 9 o'clock.
Yeah, they won't.
What time's that start over there?
I think around then.
So I'd be back by.
It was already going when me and her got there last year. I'll check the time. I'll check with Roger will know. He'll be there, I guess, the night before.
Yeah, he'll go in the day before.
And me and her just get up way up. They wasn't quite set up when I got there, but there's already people in there walking around. I'll take pictures. Anybody you want me to get your autograph?
I'll probably be there by noon.
I know Red Beard will be there.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, if people don't realize, to me, I enjoyed it. I'm not going to say as much as being at the convention, and we're getting off subject. We're staying on the convention, but anyway, it's just you're going to see people there that never goes. I mean, that don't sell at the convention,
right?
Because they're all individual call makers
and people that I've probably been wanting to meet for a while.
Oh yeah, so. I mean, there's people that's wrote books and stuff, and I'm not a big reader. There's people there that I go, God, that guy, who is he?
Yeah,
who is that guy? I did that at the show in Nashville. I mean, you go, man, I've seen him. Who is that dude? I know there's one guy I'm glad we didn't go by.
We seen him. We didn't go by him this time.
Him and his buddy, deathly sick. His buddy's in the hospital.
Yeah, I heard that.
So, with COVID. So, if you was at the show and you hugged up on Mr. Pittman, who I think the world of, don't think, I was going to carry my crow call. Thank God I forgot it. And I guess I forgot it. It might be over there. I don't know what I did with it. It may be in my bag over here. Oh, yeah, because sometimes my other one will go, it goes, ha, ha. That's all I get out of it. My high dollar call. My old Preston Pittman from the 90s never let me down. Never let me down.
It'll call every time.
It'll do it every time. But, because I was going to get him to sign it. Said, we'll do that next year. He won't be at the Mossy Oak thing. But anyways, so God, who all did we see? Iron Horse Gun Works.
Preston.
We saw them, and he was with the mount people.
Meadow
Creek.
We bought a couple mounts.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't. You did, and my son-in-law did.
He bought him a whole setup.
He bought we tried to get him to do it while he was over there.
Couldn't figure it out.
He's whipped. I'm telling you. I think he had to get permission from Mama. I know he listens.
She looked at him and was like, "Why didn't you get it?"
Yeah, why didn't you get it?
But when he went back with her, it was better. She got him the green one, like I said. She got him the good one. So
well, he'll say he got it. I understand. I say the same thing. We'll help him set it up one way or the other. It don't matter. Once it's on the gun, hell, that setup probably costs more than the gun costs. I don't know. I don't know what he paid for that shotgun.
But he got him a choke.
If he'd give me that gun, I'd go get it dipped for him.
I'd put him a trigger set and a spring set in there for him.
I think he needs to shoot it with a hard trigger until he knows he's a hunter. He's going to be so. Let me tell you something. He's a first-time turkey hunter. Do you remember the first time a turkey walked up on you and gobbled at you? I mean,
that I called in?
That you called in. I don't care who. The first time you get to put the gun barrel at a turkey at 25, 30 yards, and when I did it, I thought you shot them all at 20 yards. I was afraid to take a 30-yard shot. Right. And most of the time I'm in the woods, and you're going to be a close shot. And for 20-something years, I hunted nothing but woods. I've never hunted field edges. We didn't have no fields. Right. I didn't hunt a green field when we had green fields. So I think the nerves are going to be so bad that he's going to need a harder pull, or he could just a light trigger. I think he might pull the trigger before he knows it, especially if you got a pair of gloves on.
Possibility.
So, I ordered another pair of gloves too. But the blocker gloves are sewn to where you can just take the finger.
I seen that.
Yeah. Well, see, I saw it without it. And then when you're looking at the pictures, it's full fingers. And then I got to reading in there, and it was like, yeah, you just.
I seen the stitching.
Yeah.
Like if you're left-handed, you just cut
which is pretty.
That's smart.
It's real smart. So I don't know how much I'll be hunting in them. I like my other ones I've got, my old Tom. I think they're old Toms. I don't even think old Tom's selling them. So I looked on their thing, but I got to find them. I don't know where they're at. I put them somewhere. I don't know where I put them. I thought I had them in my case back here, but maybe not. I may have put them in my box. up in the shop, and I was going to swing by there and get it. But since I'm not going to the hunting club this weekend, I'll do all that Saturday morning. I'll get up, go up there and shoot a deer. Oh, no, deer season's over.
I mean, you are going to make it to the hunt camp this weekend.
Yeah, I know. Just a little later than I thought. But anyway, so Wednesday we did all that. Thursday, Wednesday night, when we left the show, what'd we do? Come on.
That's the night we went and ate at Santa Fe.
After that, what did we do? When we left Santa Fe, where did we go before we went back to the room?
Oh, we made our yearly trip to Publix.
Since we don't get to celebrate Valentine at home and, have our wives cook us a nice dinner. I'm sorry, take them out to dinner. We went down to the only place that's really got a good selection of good flower, and they're pretty flowers. They're real fresh. So, got the wives some flowers, some candy. I got a card. Y'all aren't card people, but all of a sudden you had a card. You know what? I didn't get diddly squat.
I'm not saying nothing about that card because that card's caused more trouble.
Why? Did it have like my birthday card, 50 promises?
Oh, no.
Oh.
Lord, no.
Oh, okay.
This thing, seriously, I opened it up and I read it, and what the card said inside, and I don't remember verbatim what it was, but it basically said, here's to my Valentine's for these reasons. And nothing was ever written.
There was no reason?
It was one of them you had to write.
Oh, you're supposed to write the reasons.
She was supposed to write like.
Because you worked so hard and you're dedicated.
Basically, I said, love Laura. That's it. And I said, did you forget to write something or what? Well, I run out of time.
Out of time? How do you run out of time?
She had bought it the Saturday prior to that when her and Hunter was in town, so she had a week.
Oh, she didn't buy that on the way up or anything.
No, that wasn't when her and Rebecca stopped at Walmart.
Rebecca drove. She had 2 hours to sit there and think of something.
And they stopped every 10 minutes somewhere
make
shopping.
Something up.
Yeah.
I mean.
I said, well, I and then I kind of gave her a hard time, and I didn't make it better because I was like, so there was nothing special to write about me in here. And she's like, what ain't it?
Wait till I see her. I'm going to say so.
Oh, she's done told me to burn the card, throw it away.
Oh, that don't matter.
She didn't want me to leave the condo with it. She said, just throw this in the garbage.
It's like Moosey. I'm gonna throw it up to her every time I see her.
It's gonna be a while with that one.
Oh, I'm gonna say, list 3 things that makes your husband special. Why you love him?
I still got the card. I'll send you a picture of it tomorrow so you can really rehearse.
Yeah.
Get me in a sling.
She's not gonna. I don't know. I love aggravating. People take it sometimes wrong, and sometimes I just won't let it go. I just keep on and on. Now Rebecca, she don't find my humor.
Yeah.
Or she does the first 10 times, and then when they get us about 20 say the same thing, it's like, shut the hell up.
I don't think they get us.
No. So Thursday, we're working the show. I mean, we made a few rounds. Thursday, we didn't stay in the booth early. Show opens at 9 every morning, but by, 10:30, it's already getting packed. We're getting busy. We're working. We try to slip away. To make it to a bathroom, feel like a woman, have to stand in line. But, our women show up, 12? 30?
1:30, 2. We haven't eaten yet.
We're holding off eating. I'm about famished. And I think we go eat, about 2:30, 3 o'clock?
It was late.
And by then, you and me both, we don't eat a lot nowadays. And, so they get there right in the heart of the really busy time to me. Mm-hmm. We just pull on out and go eat. Met a real nice girl from Uganda.
Yep.
Hate to say it, but Trump's sending her home. She ain't renewing her visa. She's a sweet girl, but sorry. I don't know how she felt about the old Trumpster. But anyway, so we eat. That takes about an hour. And We piddle our way back. It was, I was so full we didn't even eat dinner that night. If you remember, we didn't eat nothing. Maybe snacked on something. I don't know.
I probably should have.
Why? Why should you have eaten?
Well, because we're all in our pajamas and then we had to go put clothes on.
Was that night?
Yes, sir.
Oh, shoot. Well, it didn't affect me like that. I was drinking doubles. Let me tell you something. When you go out with a guy that says, I don't drink a whole lot no more, I don't do nothing, I'm not no big partier. I wasn't going anywhere, and it just kept on and on. Sarah just kept on and on. And let me tell you, she's an amateur.
It wasn't us.
No.
I was content talking.
We finally, all right, put my clothes on. We're going. We going to some bar. I was hoping we was going to hit the one that was in the year before, but I couldn't remember where it was. They remodeled. That's what made it. When we walked in, I said, this ain't the right place.
Right.
But it was the right place. The first place, let's see. Yeah, the first place we went, we hit the VIP door, and they turned us around. They didn't know who Meeting 2 was. We wasn't on the list, apparently. So we go around to the front, and, 4 of us walk in like champions. I mean, if
the two big guys.
If you look like you're supposed to be there, apparently, they let you go on through. We just smoked it right on in, and we're in there looking around. Where's Justin and Dustin? Where's the Ustin twins?
The DJ.
And where are they at? Well, y'all got held up.
$40 a piece.
Apparently.
I think they counted y'all. We paid for everybody.
No, y'all had armbands.
Oh, yeah, we were
They didn't
official.
give y'all armbands for us.
We were official.
I pulled my sleeves down. So it'd be hard to see once I found out we wasn't supposed to be there. But they was having some big auction.
A big auction. Way too big for me.
Oh, the money was way too high for me. There was a bar in there.
Couldn't get a drink.
Couldn't get a drink. And we walked around and looked at the guitars and the footballs and the helmets and the guns and artwork. And they were bidding some ridiculous money too.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, man, it was a high dollar place. It was really kind of out of our league for Meeting 2. We weren't supposed to be there. But anyway, y'all paid the $40 cover to get in. So, and we didn't stay there, 20 minutes, 15 minutes? And we go into their bar. And Justin had bought a bucket of beer.
He had found a way to get to a bar.
Yeah, he got to a bar and had a bucket of beer. And I drank a beer. Did you drink a beer?
No, he had me a Long Island.
Oh, okay. That's where that started.
Yeah, I said before, well, if we're going out this late, I'm having Long Island.
So
that started it.
I drink a beer, and we finished that bucket, and it's like, this is not our crowd. I mean, it was a good crowd, but it was packed.
Well, there was no one over 30.
Yeah, once again, I was pawpaw in the bunch, and I kind of felt out of place. We was all out of place.
Yeah.
So we leave it. I said, all right, we went to the first place that we should have been at, and it didn't look like the right place. I didn't know they'd remodeled it since it had been a couple of years since I've been in there. So we head off to the corner place, the old Troubadour. The old Troubadour. If y'all remember that song. Anyway, it's a karaoke bar. And when the 6 of us walked in, we doubled everybody in there.
Yeah.
There wasn't about 3 people in the
Including
place,
the bartender.
Including the bartender, who apparently worked for tips only.
It sings good.
That sang real good. So we kind of take that place over. Oops, I'm pushing the table with my foot. We take that over. And hell, you and Justin get up there and y'all sing what song? Mountain Music? No?
Yeah.
Was it Mountain Music?
Mm-hmm.
I kind of conducted from the back. But I already had 2 double crowns
in there.
Maybe 3. I think I drank a regular and 2 doubles.
I bought you a regular when we got there.
Yeah, and then I had
Rebecca ordered. And then you had ordered double. Justin got you a double, and she ordered you a double.
So
I done loaded up.
I was done drinking. And I'm not a big drinker, folks. I'm a pretty conservative guy, if y'all know me. So anyway, I think if Smart hadn't called us, if David Smart hadn't called us, where y'all at? Where you at? Where you at? We're at the Troubadour. Well, we're down here what was that place called? No, it wasn't Scoreboard.
No, it was Nashville something.
Yeah. Anyway,
what it was called.
Anyway, I said, well, they're going to sing and we'll be down that way later and blah, 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 blah. Hell, it wasn't a few minutes later, I see them coming across the parking lot. What the hell are y'all doing in this place? And we would have left probably if they had to show. I mean, if we hadn't.
Oh, we would have stuck to the plan and went home at 10.
Yeah,
like
well, I told them all 10 o'clock.
We might have stayed till 11, but
10 o'clock. Well, anyway, they sang and we finished up our drinks and then we walked back down to I walked. I think y'all drove.
I walked.
Well,
I walked a lot that night.
Justin drove.
Yeah.
Anyway, we all go in. We find us a table. You're back into the Long Island teas. I'm drinking another double. She goes and gets me another double, and I spill it right off the bat. I mean, I spilled the whole thing. I wiped enough of it up off the table. It was a good over half a drink, but I really felt, I know that alcohol would have killed any germs, but So she went and got me another one. I think I drank it, and there was another one. These were all doubles. I mean, I probably drank half a fifth of Crown that night. And I'm not going to say I was not feeling no pain, but I mean, I was a lot straighter than a few people that I know. One sitting beside me. Me and Lori are sitting there talking about, we bring up Daryl Worley.
Because he had done a concert.
He'd been a troubadour, I found out, the night before. That would have been a trip, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
So, anyway, she's telling me about growing up and her and his wife, Christy. That's
Kimberly.
Her name. Kimberly. You sure?
I think
Christy.
I think it's Kimberly.
Whatever. Real good friends. They rode horses together and all kinds of stuff all for years and years and years. And she starts showing me a text like I didn't believe her. I believed her. I mean,
Yeah.
I know she knows people.
Yeah, she knows all kind of people.
And she's hung out in Nashville her whole life, living right there, growing up in Fayetteville. I mean, that's where they went and hung out on Saturday nights. So anyway, she sends her a text, tells her, she said, where you at, girl? And she said she was at our bar. And she went, oh, my God. This was Lord. I went, I think somebody died. She's here. And she just blows away. And I see her out in the middle of the dance floor because my wife's out there dancing with some old man.
That's
her and Lord.
That's the white shirt.
Yeah.
That's a white shirt. I don't know his real name, but I walked up to him. I said, look, I can't dance. My wife wants to dance, white shirt. Will you dance with her?
I mean, he's dancing with all of them.
Oh, yeah.
I think, well, hell, I danced with your wife.
David Smart did too.
Yeah, David can dance.
Yeah.
I can move. I know a few steps my mother taught me years ago, but I didn't go to no dances growing up. I didn't have no dancing, but apparently I probably should have learned.
Yeah.
And it's not too late now. Anthony's not going to be taking ballroom dancing, but
not with the hip pain you've been having. And all. We got to save that for turkey season.
I'm gonna be eating. Anybody got any good painkillers I can carry with me when we're gonna go over all of our trips now. We've pretty much got it finalized today, but so we're at the bar, and all of a sudden here comes Daryl Worley's wife and her girlfriend, one of her best friends too, and they're over there and just as sweet.
Yeah. Sweet
as she can be. I don't know where you're off at a table with some people I'd never even seen in my life look like they crawled out of a hole somewhere. No, that was the next table. That was the one that told me, they said, did you say Daryl Worley's wife here?
Yeah.
I didn't want to say it. I said, maybe. Well, I'm third cousins to his uncle's sister or something.
I was at the table in between.
Yeah, you was at the table in between. Anyway, is that her over there? And I just went, I didn't say nothing. I didn't want nobody to know. Boom, they were over there. And I guess she was real nice to them. Anyway, yeah. I drifted on off to the bathroom again. And of course, come back by you. Now we're 11 o'clock already. We're done an hour past my curfew. And it rocks on. They're out there dancing. I think I danced with your wife then, and you're still over there drinking. How many Long Island teas? Did you lose count? So here it is, midnight.
Maybe 10-ish.
It's midnight. And I said, Rebecca's ready to go. I'm ready to go. I come up to you. Hey, midnight, let's go. Even Justin had got mad. He went to the car. He just got mad and left because I don't know, Sarah doing her. I mean, he knows he has got a little mini me, Rebecca.
Oh, he knew when to pull her out.
Well, I mean, and I do too, Rebecca. But Rebecca was much like Sarah at that age. Now she's a little. I knew Rebecca in, 17, 18, 19, that range. She's getting there, but legal drinking age back then. But anyway. I know, and Sarah's the same way. You saw her in there. She just, even at the karaoke bar, she's in there just making friends. She got up there and sung, didn't she? Yeah. Yeah, she was singing, but she couldn't total tune in a bucket. But anyway, so she's doing her thing, and Justin said, "You ready?" I said, "Yeah." He said, "Well, I'm going to the car." I said, "Well, as soon as I can get Rebecca, I'll get them. We'll go." And I go to you. I said, "Hey, we going?" "I'll get an Uber. We ain't going nowhere. I'm going to get an Uber." It's midnight. "Okay, we'll drive an Uber. We get an Uber." "Okay. We'll see you." I knew Smart. They shut it down. They were there till they closed.
Yeah, it was 3:30 or
3:30 or 4.
Then they locked herself out of the condo.
Yeah.
Had to sleep in the truck. Till the office opened.
All they had to do is beat on our door. They could sleep on the couch. I'd have let them in. So anyway, me and Rebecca go to bed. I think by the time we got back and, you kind of waddle around in the house and it's 1 o'clock. We're in the bed. You still ain't there. I don't know when y'all got in because y'all didn't wake me up coming in, but it was somewhere where, 2-ish? You don't know. And what did you do? How was that Uber ride?
It was fantastic.
Yeah. Fresh air.
Oh, yeah.
They rolled the windows down now.
Yeah.
Y'all walked.
We walked back.
That's a mile.
And I'm serious. It didn't seem like it took us that long.
Not if you don't even know what time it is.
We were just strolling.
Yeah. Strolling in what? Where? Down the ditch.
Down the edge of the road.
Who fell in the ditch?
We didn't. We did good.
I was told you was in the ditch, and I didn't see no difference. So
my clothes were.
Wait a minute. Who took a shower?
I did.
Why?
I don't know. Didn't remember taking one. I got up next morning. I told her, I said,
whoa.
I said, I got to go take a shower.
You got up where the next morning?
Yeah, I was in the bed.
What? When? When'd you go to bed?
I don't know.
After she woke you up in the bathtub?
Maybe.
Yeah, okay.
I don't know.
I don't know how much of this we need to get into, but
I don't either. I just know that the next morning I was like, I got to take a shower. And she said, "You've already took one." And I said, "When?" She said, "When we got in, you said I got to take a shower."
I thought she had to go and you didn't come out of the shower, and she goes in there and you're asleep laying in the tub.
That's what she says.
Well,
I'm telling you, in Nashville, they do the Long Islands, but they're real long islands. They time release.
I guess apparently. Because you was feeling no pain at lunch the next day, just about.
Oh, I was feeling pain.
Well, yeah. I don't get hungover.
I didn't
felt
have
good when I got
I didn't have a headache.
I didn't think y'all was gonna get up.
But I was still buzzed.
I told Rebecca, I said, we'll probably have to get an Uber or a ride with Sarah and Justin or something. I said, they're not gonna get up.
Your car was in the parking lot.
Oh well, I forgot about that. So anyway, y'all got on up. Y'all were troopers.
Oh yeah.
But what happened the next night? Nobody wanted to go out nowhere. No. After pizza night, we had pizza. So
pizza night's my favorite night.
It is mine too.
Well, because you can actually sit around and talk. It's easier to talk in the condo than it is at a restaurant.
Well, it's nice hanging out. Matt come by the booth. He's our manager, the pro staff manager on the turkey side of being pro staff. Super guy. Yeah. He's been in studio. If y'all go back, we had him and his son and their fishing team. And I don't know what number it was. Oh, let's talk about this. Guess what? This is going to be episode 101. We didn't even mention we did a milestone and hit episode 100 last week.
Do you remember when we started that?
But I'm not big into that crap. Maybe 150.
You remember when we started though that Talk About Outdoors, you know, they kind of helped us kind of get started talking to them. And they said, when y'all get to 50, and we're like, golly, 50? Now we've hit
You'll kind of have it figured out.
Yeah.
I don't know if I've got it figured out or not. I just come in here and say whatever I think. I'm like a guy I just read. He's fixing to blast a bunch of stuff about CWD. And he's a writer. He said, and guess what? I don't have no sponsors, and I don't have to answer to nobody. That's Anthony. That's me. I don't have no sponsors. You don't like what I say? You don't have to listen. I mean, there ain't but 3 of you out there anyway. And we did meet our biggest fan.
We did. David
Perdue.
He hung out with us a couple of times.
Oh, yeah.
Real nice guy. Matter of fact, now that I'm home, I need to go to Moulton and drop him a hat off.
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
I forgot about that. Yeah.
Don't forget. David, if you're listening, call him. Message him. Don't let him forget you. I'll give you his address. You can go by his house. You need it. So, but yeah, David, I ran into him at the Tetris booth.
Yeah.
That was Friday?
That was Thursday.
Was that
You
Thursday?
got that knocked out because you said, I might can't leave.
I was trying to get all that stuff.
Yeah.
I carried my Tetris. Listen, everybody, if you have hearing issues or you want to protect your ears, man, hearing protection is important because I'm nearly deaf. I am nearly almost I can't hardly hear the TV now out of my right ear. I plug up an ear, ain't much going on over there. So anyway, I bought the Tetris, and Dr. Bill Dickerson, the owner of Tetra, he's a super nice guy. I had an issue with the first set I bought of AmPods, and we upgraded. He upgraded me for free to the Alpha Shields. And I've used those Alpha Shields, 2 or 3 years now?
Oh, wow.
And for some reason, I noticed it at the dove hunt that my left side, all you do is kind of press on the side where the battery is, and it changes modes. There's different, it changes something. They've tuned in frequencies like a turkey gobble frequency and,
help you.
Well, yeah, but I've got like a deer, extra loud deer, or whatever, turkey Magnum.
I thought it was Turkey Boost.
No, it's Turkey Magnum. It's Turkey Magnum. Then I've got like Clear Voice. If I was just wearing them and you talking, and I think there's one more that in there. Anyway, the left side won't change modes. I don't know what it's in. It's still working because I wore them.
Right.
And I wore them duck hunting. So, but they wouldn't change. So I carried them over there. That's where I ran into David. He was looking, and I believe he bought.
He did.
And because, I put the sales pitch out there. I was really hoping, Dr. Bill would go, man, let me just upgrade you. You done sold this pair. And we'd love to be, Tetra pro staff. Dr. Bill, if you listen to this, I'm going to tag you in this podcast anyway. I don't think there's a finer company. I'd use, and I don't have anything against the Walker game ears and the products. I had all those. I even had some off-brand stuff, but these Tetras are just different.
Yeah.
And,
they've helped you a bunch.
I would hear, like in Texas, I heard a turkey you didn't even hear.
That's right.
So that tells you, everything about them. And, so anyway, I carry them over there. And I talked to one of the sales guys. He brings the technical guy over. They just said, look, let's just take them, which I was hoping. I said, I'll leave them with you, and y'all that saves shipping one way. So I filled out my little form, and they've got a camo case and stuff. And I said, man, I want that. We'll try to fix you up with that. I don't know if that'll happen or not. I told them I needed a cleaning kit because there's a little kit where you can clean out earwax that might get in them, that kind of stuff. I don't even remember it coming with these, and that might have been because we did this upgrade. And he thought I had them, but I sent everything back. So anyway, hopefully all that'll come together, and it'll probably take a couple, 2 or 3 weeks, but they'll show up in the mail one day. And so anyway, Tetra is first class. Those now that they may fix them for free, they may charge me. I don't care. They're well used. Not abused, but used, 3 or 4 years old, and they just took them like they'll fix them and send them to me. That's the kind of people they are. They were covered up with people in there looking.
If you upgrade again, though, because I've been on their website the other day. Now you can get them that's rechargeable.
Oh, I know.
And that way you wouldn't have to change the batteries out.
The new Alpha Shields, they're built like the AirPods. They're smaller, and they use a bigger battery that lasts like 3 times as long. They don't use that little teeny tiny battery I got.
Yeah.
I said, well, you know what? I said, that's a pain in the butt, changing that battery when you're an old man and can't see if you got your glasses on. You put them in the wrong direction.
Trying to do it in the dark.
Yeah. Because I did have one issue. When I first got them, the door was broke on one of them. And I'm not saying I didn't break it. I don't think I did. But, they kind of said, well, if you put the battery in wrong, try to close it, it could have broke it. I'm going, well, maybe it happened. They fix that for free, though. It's kind of like William and these calls. You break one, their lifetime warranty, no questions asked. People have a hard time believing that.
Yeah.
Walk out there and beat it with a hammer and bring it back. Watch him give you another one.
We seen that firsthand. That guy come up and he said, well, I got the email, but I had no way to contact you. And then they switched
he knew
numbers.
him. I mean, I called you.
Yeah.
So anyway, William's not a technology guy.
They don't care much about that.
I mean, call him if you want legacy and you want to talk to William. You better call him.
Just call that number. That's his cell number.
Yeah. I mean, maybe text him or call him, but I call him.
Yeah.
I just call him. So, and you're talking to the man. That's kind of what I tell people at my office. Buck stops with me. All you got to do is ask for me. So these big corporations. I'm not saying you couldn't call Woodhaven and get Mike on the phone. I mean, it'd be harder than getting William.
I mean, you drew him out just on social media.
Oh yeah, I did wrong. That was a long time ago. That was it kind of scared me.
Yeah.
It scared me there for a second. You call me. It was, I'm saying that was I read the message. You get me a call. Here's what it was. I was bitching about the price of their calls. Listen, I was a Woodhaven guy, and I still got some Woodhaven calls. I've got the cherry pot. I've still got some mouth calls that I've never opened. So, I mean, they're in that bag right there where I throw them in the freezer every year. I guess if worse comes to worse, I mean, I used them for years, killed a lot of turkeys.
I did too.
But when everybody else was $8 still, and everybody's up, $10, $12, $13. He raised his price to like $13 or $12 when everybody was $8. Well, I had a fit. I mean, on social media, I had a fit. There ain't no difference, a call's a call, and, you just gigging people basically. And, boy, I got you call me now. I was afraid. And I had met him one time. I ran into him in Gadsden somewhere. Their shops over that way, somewhere toward Anniston, I guess. Not Gadsden. Anyway, we was eating at a Jack's after a band concert, and he pulled up in that truck. I mean, it was all Woodhaven. And I said, this is how much I used them. And he walked in. I didn't know who he was. Right. But I said, I believe I paid for your truck. And he kind of looked at me. He said, you didn't buy that many calls. I said, well, then I helped pay for it. I mean, he's all right guy. I mean, listen, we are legacy people through and through. We bleed it, but we are friends. And that's the great thing about, I think it's even different than in the deer side of things. Turkey people are different. We're family. It's a whole different thing. The Primos, the Woodhavens, the Houndstooth. I mean, everybody's friends. Everybody's there to sell, but they're not going to dog you. Is there enemies out there? I'm sure there is. Does somebody copy somebody's call? I know they have. I don't know. You can't. I don't see any way of patenting a mouth call. I just don't see it. All you got to do is change that stretch just a little bit. That's it. I mean, you can't. There's no way. So, anyway, but I've never been shunned by any of the big people. This is a Will Primos the last year, not this year.
Talk to Will like we are right now.
Yeah, I mean, just carried on. I mean, he was just friendly. Toxie. I was over there talking to him. Me and him was in a big conversation, and some woman squirted in between us.
Yeah, I
It's kind of
remember that.
ruined that. So, I mean, the Cuz Stricklands of the world, Preston Pittman, Eddie Salter. I mean, Harold Knight. Harold, man, he's a classic, man. We are going to do a podcast with him. Listen, turkey season, we may be in turkeys all the way to August. I don't know until deer season comes in. I don't know what else the heck we're going to be doing. I mean, I'm laying out my dang property for turkeys. You realize if you know, I'm doing this Alabama conservation course online thing as a Zoom type. Well, it's not Zoom. They're doing it on Teams. It's a live thing, but it's remote. They're going to have field day the 28th, which I won't make. But if you build your property with turkeys in mind, everything else is took care of.
Right.
The deer took care of, the queller took care of, songbirds took care of,
rabbits.
Your rabbits, your pollinators, which, you know, I think that's just this new generation bull crap they're carrying on. You know, now I'm kind of torn on this native grasses. I don't know about all that crap. I mean, are we going to have a bag of native grass seed come out? I mean, what are you doing? You know, I don't know where that's going. I don't know where that's getting off. That's a rabbit hole for another day, but I'm just, you know, I don't know. No till, don't spray, do spray, squirt, hack and squirt. I mean, there's so much burning. I do want to burn my place, but I just don't know really. I don't know how much it costs. That first time around is expensive because they got to cut that
fire break. Yeah. Well, we were, you know, last year, me and you bought those tube calls from Coach.
Yeah.
And we got to talk to him a little bit, but Chad wanted one. So I took Chad over there. We never got away from Coach. I mean, he told me I said, you still live in Wedowee? He said, yeah, right there on he told me what county road. He said, you get down there, just come by. He said, if you can't find it, just ask him where Coach Ron lives. They'll show you where I live. Come by. Man, he's interesting.
Well, maybe we should get him on.
Yeah, well, that's kind of how I found out about him through a podcast. He was on Southern Outdoorsman.
Yeah. And
his stories, you know, his granddaddy got killed turkey hunting in 1939. I mean, it's a lot, like it's a big history of turkey hunting. And he makes some awesome tube calls, but he just was telling me in chat all kind of turkey stories. I mean, we stayed over there like 45 minutes with him. So that was one of my highlights of the NWTF this year was, you know, he's getting on up in the years too.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh yeah.
So,
I mean, I know they are because I am, and they're older. You know, all the people I looked up to. I mean, they're way up in their senior years now.
Yeah.
Because I'm in my senior years, so man, I don't know.
Once again, we stayed busy, but I did enjoy a little bit of time with the Talk About Outdoor guys.
Yeah.
As usual.
Yeah, that's always. And you know, Nick made it to the second round.
Yeah.
So he was on the big stage with the big boys.
Yeah.
He made the cut.
He's working his way.
He's getting there.
He's moving on up.
And we saw I went blank. I cannot believe what's his name. It was on our podcast. The Wise Eye Cameras. See,
Alex
Rutledge. Supposedly we'll be on his podcast. He's told me that before.
I know a man that's proud of that grandbaby.
Ooh, yes.
Son, he was on fire about that grandbaby.
God, I listened to his podcast yesterday.
It's American
Roots Outdoors.
Yeah.
And anyway, he had a guy, we might have to think about this next year. He's having a turkey derby. All right. You hunt West Virginia 3 days and Ohio 2 days. It's a 6 turkeys total between the two teams. And I think it's because you killed 3 in West Virginia and 1 in Ohio or 2 in Ohio. And anyway, somehow it comes out to 6 turkeys. $7,500 buy-in. But when you think about it, that's split between 2 people. You're hunting 2 states. It's all lodging, all food. You do have to buy your license.
And they give you all kind of stuff, and you go on
Listen to this. First place, $50,000 payout. Second place, $40,000. Third place, 30. Fourth place, 15,000, and fifth place, 10,000. Yeah, they have other little gifts and giveaways and stuff too, but only 19 teams. He only had 15 last year. He only has 19 teams. The team that won it was out of Mississippi last year.
There's one of the big outfitters that's been around forever. They used to do that. I don't know if they're still doing it, but I had a buddy try to get me to go one time, and at the time I said, dude, I can't afford it. I would love to.
This is what's crazy. They spin a wheel. You hunt your own farm or a couple of farms.
Right.
They're all minimum 300 acres. He manages them for it's Ohio Trophy Whitetail something. Anyway, He does turkeys too. But it was interesting, but because I went, God almighty, $7,500. Then I thought, well, we've paid a couple of $1,000s to hunt places before and walk away with nothing.
Mm-hmm.
This one, like I said, you go to West Virginia, you hunt 3 days, then I guess you drive to Ohio or fly to Ohio. You got a day of rest, then a day of scouting, and then
go back into those 3 days.
Yeah, whatever your 3 days. It's 7 total days, however it works out. And
I'd be game.
That would be, man, could you imagine?
That's 2 states we don't have.
That's what I was thinking.
Kill 2 birds with one
stone. 2 birds. He said it. Last year they had 15 teams, and out of those 15 teams, only 2 teams didn't kill birds. He said they killed 58 birds in 7 days.
We got to get those dates for David Smart's hunt too.
Oh, we ain't gonna be able to do that. That's when we're gone. And they do all that in Tennessee. If we was hunting Tennessee again, I mean, you can hunt in Alabama, but you need to be in North Alabama because you got to be there by 5 o'clock be there. So, if he'd let us go hunt a couple of these farms, that'd be all right. But he could just call us and say, hey, we're out of wherever it is in Alabama. We headed to Tennessee. Y'all go ahead and hunt if you want to. But I can hunt in his backyard. I mean, that's where he kills them sometimes. But well, all right. Well, let's stay on subject. We're already an hour into this. Saturday. Let's just jump to Saturday. Unbelievable crowds. Really didn't. All my shopping was basically done. I think got a couple of T-shirts. Oh, we bought I had read an article. If y'all get the Turkey Call magazine, they did an article on these. They call them tongue calls, and I was going to look for those. Well, nobody had them. They're not out on nobody's table that I saw there, and I didn't go look at every table so somebody can say, yeah, they had them. But this fella walked up to the booth. I think he was buying some calls, was he?
Yeah, he uses Williams calls.
Yeah. Lives in Washington State, and he brought 4 with him to the show. I've ended up buying 2, very reasonably priced, and mainly just because I wanted one put on my shelf over there. But one of them I think I'm going to take with us. I mean, it's kind of like a wing bonus, a different sound.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what that'll sound like 30, 40, 50 yards out.
Right.
So
maybe once we get used to it, we'll do a clip.
It's a kind of, it's made into a box, but it looks like a tongue cut out in it, and that's the playing surface. You chalk it and you play it with a striker. So, we'll give it a shot. I mean, they're unique. That's what I like about them. They're unique. It's kind of like our petrified wood one that I've got up there somewhere. It's somewhere up there.
That's from.
Oh yeah, it's right up there.
AM calls.
Never hunted with it. I'm afraid to hunt with it. It's so delicate, so delicate. But I maybe we should carry it.
Light for the pocket.
Very light for the pocket. He's got that patented striker.
Mm-hmm.
So, but anyway, that's getting way off subject. We bought that in Birmingham. That was the year we met Eddie.
Hadn't seen the guy since.
He said he wasn't coming back. He was done with them. They had too much, jewelry cleaning and, that kind of stuff there at the World.
Of course, we seen Mark and Eddie.
Yeah, we did make it over there. We made that Thursday, though, I think, wasn't it?
Wednesday.
Yeah.
We went to Apex. They were on the same aisle.
That's right. They had just got there setting up.
Yep.
Eddie had flew in. He was at the Pennsylvania show. I think Mark brought his stuff and helped him set up, and I think he was flying back to Pennsylvania after the show and finish up that. That's a 9-day show. Man, that's brutal.
Well, he'll be in Corinth, Mississippi this Saturday.
Is he going over there?
Second Amendment.
Oh, yeah. We drive right by there.
And then he's going to try to go over to 940 Outdoor if he can get in touch with her.
Well,
he called me today, and so
yeah.
I told him what I knew.
Well, maybe you need to touch base with her.
I'll try tomorrow.
Give her his number and say you need to call him.
Yeah.
You know, he'll answer.
I'm sure he left a voice.
You know, the first time he gave us his phone number, neither one of us believed that was his real number. We called it. Hey, Eddie's out there. Yeah. Yeah. It's the truth.
It's crazy now because you're just sitting around all of a sudden you look and it says Eddie's.
I know. I mean, I'm going like, I feel like I'm important now. To some of these young guns, he's not nothing. But he's the pioneer. He's a pioneer in this industry. If you want to call it industry, in our hunting family, I'm going to call it a hunting family.
He can call them dang turkeys.
He can call them. I mean, but I just think it's funny. You know, I was driving in Coleman one day last year. Phone rings, it's him. Oh, man, what's he calling about? I mean, he calls me at work every now and then, but it's like, what you doing, old boy? You know, I ain't talked to you. Just want to see how you've been doing this season. How did Kentucky go? Or how did Tennessee go? So it's something. So yeah, super guy. Man, Mark's a good guy. I like Mark. Yeah. I mean, we've had him on the podcast a couple times. You know, he can be on it again if he'll bring Misty again.
And she'll bring
some of that dip, salad, whatever it is.
Some of that turkey salad.
Yeah, that turkey salad. I ain't had none of that. You have to bring a bowl of that coming back here. So, no, that's what I'm telling you. It's just good people.
I'd like to go down to their farm, take manage sometime and check it out.
Well, he's having something. He sent me. They're having some kind of something, but I think we're tied up.
I know they do that trapping thing.
No, that's already come and went, but he sent me something. I don't know if I still got it in here or not. I mean, I think he texted it to me. So if I can figure, if they move my search bar.
Oh, I can't stand that. It's at the bottom now. Mess me up. Yeah.
Landowner Field Day.
Oh.
That was, it's going to be March 14th, 8:30 a.m.
I have nothing.
Featuring Mike Chamberlain's going to be there.
I have nothing going on that day.
Might have to go.
Might have to. We'll finish our show.
I don't know what tickets cost. I mean, you know, I know there'll be a charge.
We can finish our stuff up March 7th. That'll finish our show.
Yeah.
Up.
So it's right there in Leeds. It's on that farm on his one of them farms
Dr.
he does.
Kane's.
I think so. It don't say that here. It just says Dr. Chamberlain shares his wild DNA project and genetics of turkey clutches. Starts at 8:30 a.m. March 14th.
Huh.
I didn't show you that.
We should see what's going on.
I'll shoot him a text or give him a call.
Because you're gonna be in Destin. I'm gonna be in Tuscaloosa. Yeah. Then you're going to Mississippi. I'm going to Marks, and then might as well the next weekend just go again.
I guess so.
Go 3 weekends back to back.
And then the next weekend, most glorious time of the year.
Well,
not yet.
It'll be that week, I guess, won't it?
Well, it comes in on Wednesday. On the 25th is a Wednesday.
Cool.
So it'll be another week. We'll have another week.
Yeah.
We'll actually have a weekend not doing nothing. That might be romantic time with the wives because it's fixing to get tough for them. So, all right. So the show ended 6:00 Saturday night on the 14th. I guess we went out and ate that night.
Yeah,
we went to across the road over there it was good.
You named it earlier.
Oh, scoreboard?
Scoreboard. Yeah.
Scoreboard.
That was good.
Scoreboard, is that where Rebecca's card didn't work?
No, that was actually at lunch at
That's it. Scoreboard, but okay, that's right. Because she thought they charged her anyway. So we'll talk about that later. It wasn't. I think we got it straightened out because I bought like burgers one day, and then I paid for our meal at the Jack Daniel. What was that place? the last place we ate in there when we walked all the way around the
That
damn
was that
hotel.
sports bar. I can't remember what it was called. Sports.
Yeah. Anyway, and we found out we wasn't 100 yards from.
We know that trick.
Oh my God, yes.
We'll ease up meet at Jack Daniels next time because it's just right up the steps.
Yeah, it's right there. So anyway, I'll straighten that out with her when I get in the house because she was concerned that they charged her and then I paid for it. But yeah, Scoreboard was where we ate, and I actually got a ribeye, so I didn't even go into that. But that's the story for another day, and I'm sure I'll bring it up sometime or another. So show's over. We pulled out Sunday morning, had a great time. Want to thank John Robbins. I know he don't listen to us, but he helps us with our rooms every year. Everybody's rooms with Legacy. You won't meet a nicer man on the face of this planet. And if you'd like to fly fish, call me. I'll give you his number, and he'll talk to you forever.
Days.
Oh,
Days
and days. He's super guy though. So let's take this last little bit. Let's go. We're going to talk about it more and more, but we hammered down our dates pretty much, our trips. We won't go into the dates. Of course, we're going to start Alabama. I suppose, and you're going to be in Wadowee, 25th.
Yeah.
I'll probably be down at my place or Daddy's. Depends on
either there or Pickens. It depends on what kind of birds I start seeing.
Well,
I'm gonna try.
I may leave if you go to Pickens. I ain't heard nothing in my place. I may be coming up the road and visiting with you. But if I got birds gobbling and I'm down there by myself, I'll call you.
Same. We won't be far.
No, it ain't that far apart.
Even if I was in Wadowee, it still ain't that far.
Season comes in on the 25th of March. That's a Wednesday. I figure I'm going to be off the whole week. I might be at Fred's. I might be at Daddy's. I might be I might be at Fred's opening day. I don't know. You know, I was at Dad's because we had all them birds and they just disappeared.
Yeah.
I think that's when I went over at Fred's that evening and killed the bird.
You did. You're like, because I was in Wadowee. Yeah. You was like, I'm out of here.
And I sent Mark a picture. Like, you're so big, you know. So anyway, so we're doing that. And then around the 20th or so April, mid-April, we head to Missouri and Iowa. I think we start in Missouri is what he said.
Mm-hmm.
We got a week up there. And then we come home for about 3 days. Just enough time to wash clothes. Me to go to work and sign some checks. Find out how broke we are. And we turn around that Wednesday, right?
Yep.
That'll be the 30th of April. And we head to Illinois for a week. That's going to be an annual thing, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Unless it interferes. I may have to miss it one year and go to Indiana back again because, you know.
I'd love to go back there.
So I'm thinking the Missouri trip's what's screwing us up this year. No, I think it's Illinois. Well, kind of both. Because we're finishing up Missouri, Iowa. It all falls in there in that same amount of time.
Because we were in Indiana for my wife's birthday, which would have been the 24th or 23rd of April. Mm-hmm. So, yeah, I guess
that's what it is.
That's what's messing us up.
I like how you keep up with our turkey hunting by missing your wife's birthday.
Well, she informed me today that May 10th was
we're missing. Guess what?
May 10th would be Mother's Day.
Guess what? We're going to be hunting Missouri and Iowa during Easter.
Ah, well, that ain't nothing. I bet I'll stop and buy me a sandwich somewhere before it gets too late.
Well, he's going to feed us, isn't he?
Yeah, but I'm talking about our Texas trip.
Oh, I know.
We traveled on Easter and we couldn't find nothing to eat.
Nothing but a Whataburger.
It was a good one.
No, I have. Tasted good.
Delicious.
We starved to death.
Well, we rode around for 2 hours looking for somewhere open.
I know.
So, yeah.
You know, if we'd have went on down to the coast in Victoria, we might have found a seafood joint open or something. I wish we'd have drove on to the ocean.
Should have went on to Winters and just stayed there.
Oh, no.
I hope no natural disaster ever hits that area and I got to go there.
What's there to blow down? I mean,
I don't know.
No, you don't have to clean them right away. Power company's got that pretty set. All right, so we're doing that in April. And then really the first week of May, we'll be in Illinois. And then there, the middle of May, now we just kind of.
We're going to come home for 3 more days.
Well, this isn't 100% confirmed because you still got to talk to your guy in Michigan.
Yeah.
But we're going to head out to Michigan. We're going to hunt 4 days. And since we're so close, I mean, we're only 600 miles or whatever. It's only 6 hours, 7 hour drive. We're going to head on back into Ontario again.
To my cousin's place.
To your cousin. Well, he asked about us. Are they he was Steve was over there. I don't know, game camera picture, doing something.
Spring food plots.
Just going by, he just likes to visit.
Yeah.
And he didn't, apparently, I don't think, Jake asked. That's what he said. Will y'all be here on the 25th? Which I told him no. I mean, he didn't tell him no. I told him, I said, we're going to be in Iowa. There's no way we can be there on the 25th. And he said, that's fine. The season runs through May. Well, that got the old, if we hadn't had, the old clock started turning, the gears started working in this old head. And it was like, well, we'd already talked about Michigan, but if that fell through, we'd just fly. We're going on to Ontario. We'd fly to Ontario. But since we're going to be that close, we'll just leave that part of Michigan. Oh, and I don't beep out the states we hunt like some podcasts do. I listened to one the other day. Wouldn't even tell you what state they're in. Like, my God, it's the Midwest. There's millions of acres. God, that just eats me alive. Anyway, so we're going to hunt 3 or 4 days, depending on how it goes. Heck, maybe one day. I don't know. But anyway, we're gonna do that, and then we're gonna get in the truck somewhere around 19th or so of May, and we're headed back to Ontario, to the Great White North, and hunt till the 24th, 23rd. Hunt till we kill. We might not be back till June. I don't know. I don't know if I can remote sign checks or not.
Sure.
This is what I was told. Just carry your computer, but you may still have to do some work. And so I will have my computer with me, my phone. I can do most everything off the phone, but
I can drive while you do paperwork.
So, with modern technology, I'm remote, baby. I'm remote.
Well, after it's been going this long, the storm that got worse for me, he said, I take it you'll be off the next 3 months. And I was like, no, I got to work, but,
Well, here's the deal. We're going to be turkey hunting and talking turkey, I know, from this day until the end of May.
Yes.
All right? So be prepared. I'm not saying we won't throw something else in there somehow or something may come up, but
it's doubtful. But
it's very doubtful. We're going to have the, I don't know. What was we going to steal 940's thing? What were they calling it? The something. We're going to rename the show from Meeting Two to, come on, man, pull it up, man. I'm stalling here. We was going to steal this and we can't even remember what we was going to steal. We're going to call it, chasing turkeys every time we can. No. Seduce them and reduce them. That's what we was going to call it. Somebody come up with our name. I don't know how they found that out, and took it, but no, we're not. Our friends at 940 Outdoor, 940.
Yeah.
I'm interested to know why it's called 940.
It's that's the address.
Oh, okay. I thought it meant like a Bible
too.
verse.
Me and her,
I was going, what?
Yeah.
Bible has, verse 40.
Yeah, the address is 940. That's exactly.
I hope she never moves.
That's right. I don't think she will. They own the building.
Oh, okay. Well, anyway, she's got a shirt out that says "Seduce them and reduce them," and I might get that tattooed on my arm.
It's 940 Mississippi Highway 7, Holly Springs.
Yep. Go by and see her.
Yep.
I've never met her, but I'm telling you, just from what I've heard and her good deeds, that's somebody that needs to be supported.
Well, she
ain't paying us to advertise or say nothing for her.
She's coming on one night.
Oh, she's going to be on the show?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, well, okay.
Yep. And well, she's a hunter herself.
I think, maybe that 21st weekend we could go over there and we could have our own Mossy Oak work day.
Yeah.
Meeting two, greet, Mossy Oak event.
The 14th.
No,
Yeah.
21st. Not the 14th. 14th, we're already talking about going to Leeds.
I'm saying we got that weekend open too, though.
Well, yeah, we do. But if you want to do the Leeds thing,
Yeah.
I'll call Mark tomorrow and find out about that. He may be sold out. Maybe,
You don't think he'd make room for two little guys?
Maybe he would. I don't know. Mark, I don't even know. I know he listens sometimes. I'm shocked at sometimes I get called out.
Yeah.
I heard you say so-and-so. I'm like, oh, you listen.
Yeah.
I don't want to talk about you no more.
You don't say nothing about Nick.
Oh, no. Oh, let me tell you, have you been listening to his Talking Jesus?
Yeah.
I tell you what, I met the first one I heard, and he's only been doing it a little bit. I think it was the first one. I love it because they're 15 minutes, 20 minutes
Yeah.
with the tops. I called it and left him. He didn't answer, but I told him, I said, man, I appreciate that. I needed that today.
Yeah.
I mean, it was just something in it, and they're in Ecclesiastics right now. I mean, I think it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I honestly think Nick's going to end up being a preacher.
I do too.
I really do. I think the Lord is going to turn him in that direction.
I think he's got a calling, whether he's answered
Now,
yet or not.
I'm not a King James Bible reader. I read the New American Standard Version because it talks in American English.
Right.
So I don't have to go over and flip and see what some word means. It'll
Right.
just tell me what it means.
Mhm.
And, I know a lot of, I don't know what denomination Nick is. I feel Baptist. I just feel that way, but I'm not sure. Never ask him. Don't matter to me. I don't judge people. You can be Catholic, you can be Baptist, you can be Methodist. There ain't but one verse in that Bible you have to follow, and you're going to heaven, and that's John 3:16. I mean, if you give your life to the Lord, you're going to go. And if they all do that, if all these religions do that, truly do it, you're going. So I don't care. I've never bothered me. I've dated Catholic girls. Boy, they're so fun. But,
I've been to all kind of churches.
Rebecca's
Jehovah's Witness.
Methodist.
I've been to everything.
I ain't never been Jehovah's Witness. I have. I tell you a funny story about Jehovah's Witness, and it deals with Rebecca. Back in the day when I was dating her, she was in high school. I'd go over there I was there, she's either at my house or I was at her house. This was on a Saturday or Sunday. I think they do church on Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe it was a Sunday. They walk, If everybody got out and witnessed like a Jehovah's Witness does, the world would probably be a whole different place. Anyway, I pull up to her house in Trafford, Alabama, the hidden pearl of North Jefferson County. They're all there. The cars are there. I walk up. All the lights are out. Doors locked. I mean, I just walk in. What's going on? I'm beating on the door. Hey! Nobody. I turn around and look, and there's two big old black women. Bless their hearts. They're coming up there. It's hot summertime, They sweating, toting their Bibles, got their literature in the hand. I didn't know what they was at first. And they walked up on the porch, and I said, I don't believe they're at home. Well, let me talk to you. And them women give it to me for 20 minutes. And they finally turned and left. And as soon as they made the corner, I heard the lock on the door, and they had locked the door and hid and left me out. They didn't even let me in and lock the door. They left me out there with the Jehovah's Witnesses. I got even better story than that on Jehovah's Witness, but I'll tell you that in another day. My buddy, Daddy was Church of God minister. He locked them in his house. They wanted to tell him the good word. He said, I'll listen to you if you listen to me. And they proceeded and talked for their 10 or 15 minutes. And then he closed the master lock hasp on the door, and he said, now you'll listen to me. And he was one of these that only Church of God was going to heaven. That's the kind of guy he was.
Yeah.
I mean, sweet man. But about an hour and a half later, he unlocked the door. They never knocked on his door again. They would leave stuff on his mailbox. They'd never come to the house.
Put him on a do not disturb list.
I mean, he was one of them. He'd get in the middle, get into tongues and all that kind of stuff, I mean, he was, So anyway, Didn't even mean to go there, but that was another wrap. But anyway, I'm all to say that I'm really enjoying his Talking Jesus. I hope he keeps it at that 15, 20 minute thing because, I just like to hear. I can listen to that most anywhere. I mean, if I get off, heck, if I'm at Whitlock's, I can listen to 15 minutes getting here, almost turn off the highway.
I listened to it twice going home.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you can.
30 minutes.
So, I mean, yeah.
And I think that keeps people's attention,
I'm just saying I think he's got a call in for something. Lord's got something in mind for him. It may be just to be that rudder to keep Alex straight.
It may be.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He's the rock. He's the rock of Talk About It Outdoors. Anyway, them's good boys. If y'all hadn't listened to them, go look them up, listen to them. You'll laugh and you'll learn something.
Well, come to find out, that's how some people's found us, through them.
Through them,
So,
that's right.
Like I say, we all buddies. So,
well, good deal. We've ran a little long tonight, but it was a great show.
Yeah.
We got a lot more to talk about. We got some guests coming. I'm going to try to line somebody up next week. I got a couple of people already will come on. I just got to get with them. I can't guarantee how the show's going to go once turkey season gets in. I mean, if you think about it, we're going to be gone a lot.
Yeah.
I don't know if we're going to record one on the cell phone. I don't know what we'll do.
We'll figure something out.
We really need a mini one of these things, but I ain't taking this back apart. I mean, I guess I will if I have to, but that's a lot of trouble.
Unless we order all new cords.
Yeah, we'd have to have all new cords,
and
or order one of them handheld things.
Yeah,
we can do one off that.
Yeah,
I can carry my laptop, and I can do it on the road. Matter of fact, I can do it going down the road if you'll drive.
Yeah,
all the editing stuff. So, all right, I hope y'all enjoyed this. I did. So, tell your friends, share us with somebody. If you hadn't like us, follow us, give us a review. It really helps. The reviews help. Those reviews have slowed down. I know y'all are out there. It don't take that long. Just scroll down to the bottom, hit review. So, I don't know. Anything? You good?
Woods and Waters having their event next weekend, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, 9 to 7.
You're soloing on that.
We'll be there.
I got business work to do.
I know Legacy will be there Friday and Saturday.
I'm sure Houndstooth will be there.
Black Label.
There'll be a lot of people. I was there last year. I had to do all this by myself.
I went the year before with you.
Yeah. So anyway, be there. March 7th. We'll have another one out before then, but maybe. March 7th there'll be the Call Makers tailgate thing at Mossy Oak in West Point. I'm telling you, you'll want to go see it. If you're a turkey hunter and love turkey calls, you'll want to be there. Mark's Outdoors doing their thing that same day. If you can't get there, go there. Ask Dustin to blow the coyote call. The woodpecker. He's got every call. He'll have a necklace around his neck. He'll look like some rapper. It's all that stuff on his neck. I'm slowly gathering stuff up. I just started taking calls. You see them over there?
I seen them.
I'm gonna make me a necklace out of them. I'm just gonna set them over there and keep them. I mean, nobody's around. You would disappear and wouldn't blow your calls. And poor old David, he didn't have the wind to make the coyote call go. He could get the whoo, whoo, and it went whoo.
That third one, son, he
don't have no lungs. I mean, his lungs are not no bigger than my fist. So I mean, he said he weighed 120.
24.4.
God almighty.
William said that was with a pocket full of Skittles.
All right. So anyway, we enjoyed it. Appreciate everything. William Terry and Roger Petty and David, what's his last name?
Elkin.
I don't know why I couldn't remember that. But anyway, appreciate them boys. They were fun to hang out with.
Chad Grant.
Tanya.
May.
Edie. May. Your wife, my wife, the Smarts. I mean, it's like a big family reunion. I look so forward to it. I can't wait till next February. You know why, too? Because that'll be almost another turkey season. So, and my turkey season get longer and longer. I'm liking it. The older I get, the longer they get. Might even go somewhere else later. I don't know. So who knows? Got a lot of stuff in store. Y'all stay tuned for us. If you're good, we're going to call it.
Good.
All right. We'll see you guys in about a week, and take care of your trees because that's where the turkeys sleep.